What's up, guys? Welcome back to channel. A man brings 1912 Longines Navy watch to pawn shop.
1912 Naval Observatory pocket watch. Made by Longines. My dad said he wanted it in a poker game.
Longines have the oldest registered trademark of a watch logo in the world. They built the timing mechanism for gymnastics in 1912. The Navy, time of day, really important.
Sure.
They're responsible for the positioning, navigation, and timing for the whole U.S. military.
Corey tells some valuable information about the watch.
Really, I don't know too much about it other than it's never been mounted, never been refinished, polished.
You see the 800 right there? 0.8000?
Yes.
That means this watch is 80% silver. Would make sense for it being a Navy watch because silver doesn't really rust.
Corey asked how much he wants for it.
How much are you looking to get out of it?
$5,000.
We're a little high. I'd offer you $2,500 for it.
I could do $3,500.
Time goes on, this name is getting more and more forgotten. I'll go $3,000 on it. That's the best I can do. 3 grand? Yeah. All right, deal.
That was a good deal. Let's move forward to next one.
Hey, how's it going?
I'm interested in selling a pocket watch I have. A very interesting pocket watch in the fact that it's a minute repeater, but what's really unique about it is the previous ownership. The engraving reads, Wirt Dexter from his friend, Henry W. King.
A man brings rare minute repeater pocket watch to pawn shop.
This is interesting. But pocket watches can get really, really complicated. And I'm not really that good with them. Do you mind if I have my dad come over and take a
By
look
all
at
means.
Corey calls Rick to check out this amazing watch.
Hey, Pops.
What?
I need your nerdness.
So you need my brilliance.
Put on your Harry Potter glasses and look at this pocket watch for me.
Rick asks some questions to owner about the watch.
So where'd you get this?
Well, I have a company that we buy gold and silver and wristwatches, and this pocket watch came along a couple years ago, and I just took a liking to it. I kept it because I love the history behind it. Gentlemen whose names are in the watch, they were prominent multimillionaires, and after the Great Chicago Fire, these men got together to form a relief effort.
Rick asks owner, is this watch is minute repeater or not?
Okay. And it's a minute repeater?
Yes.
What exactly is a minute repeater?
Minute repeaters were invented right around 1800. And there's a little slide on the side you can pull. It'll make various dings on the hours, quarters, and minutes to help tell time for the visually impaired or to tell time in the dark. But this is probably made in the 1880s.
Rick asked how much he wants for it.
How much do you want for it?
I was looking for $8,000.
Okay.
Oh.
You know, I'd give you like $1,500 for it.
Wow. Would you give me $4,000 for it?
Nope.
And the negotiation begins.
They sit forever.
Wow.
Okay, no one wears a
All right,
pocket
I'm
watch.
just going to let you go. I'll deal with it from here, okay?
Okay, all right.
I'll tell you what, he said you paid $1,500. I'll go to 2.
Can you go 23?
Nope, I can go $2,000. And I'm being nice at that point.
I think I'm just going to keep it in my collection.
I appreciate it, man. Take care.
But thank you so much.
Have a good day.
Experts decides to keep his collection, so no deal was made. Let's move forward to next deal. In this episode, a man brings 1926 Dunhill watch to pawn shop.
I got a 1926 Dunhill watch lighter.
Dunhill started off as a tobacco farmer, so guys smart enough to realize, hey, why don't I start selling stuff to light it?
Corey asked how much he wants for it.
I have one of the ones that are the ones Dunhill built, which were actually better watches. Just makes it a little bit more rare. What are you looking to get for it?
$6,000.
If it was in perfect condition, I could probably offer you that. The thing it does have going for it is that they are really collectible.
And the negotiation started.
Take $3,000 for it?
No, I would not. I'm 5.
Would you take 4?
Let's split the difference. 42.5.
Let's do 4.
Sure. All right.
In this episode, a man brings 1890s Tiffany pocket watch to pawn shop.
I have an 1890s Tiffany pocket watch.
Okay.
In 18 karat gold.
Where did you get ooh, this? That's heavy. Made out of gold. Gold's expensive. Really lightweight. You pick this thing up and you go, damn, that's a lot of gold.
Rick told some information about it.
The great thing is it's Tiffany. I mean, it's probably the most iconic brand, hands down. Basically, anything that says Tiffany on it is going to be really well made. Probably a 17-jewel movement. What the jewels do is the staff gears sits in between those. It's not metal against metal. It's metal against the sapphire. The sapphire is very hard. It's not going to wear down. It looks like Patek Philippe because that's what Tiffany used back this time period. Incredibly heavy 18-karat gold case. It's not dinged up, scratched up, anything like that. That's hard to find. It's a great watch. Now there are some problems with it. There's nothing special about it. There's no up and down indicator, the stopwatch, there's no heater, there's no moon phase, anything like that.
Rick asked how much he wants for it.
Oh, what do you want to do with it?
I was looking for 10 to 12,000.
That's not going to happen. Normally, pocket watches go like this for like $2,500. You have this massively heavy case, so I mean, you have all that intrinsic value of all the gold. You got $4 grand here.
I can't go that low. I'd be willing to come down to 7,500.
$4 grand is my top dollar.
5 and it's yours today.
No, $4 grand.
There's got to be a little bit more in there.
I'll go 42. That's it.
All right. I can do that.
All right, $4,200.
Thank you.
That was a good deal for Rick. Let's move to next deal. A lady brings antique pocket watch to pawn shop.
I have a watch here.
Okay, it's an old watch.
I hope so.
Where did you get it?
A garage sale.
Mind me asking what you paid for it?
$20. If I get $500, I'll be happy.
Rick asked owner to tell some information about the watch.
Do you know much about it?
I just discovered it and it looked cool.
Well, I can tell you a little bit about it. William Ellery.
Rick saw some engraved stuff in watch.
Earl Butler Hero saved my life at Cross Keys.
Something good?
That's the Civil War. The 1880s, pretty easy to date them. It's a key wind and a key set. Increased the cool factor by like 10 times. This actually belonged to a Civil War veteran. One of the greatest gifts you could give in the 19th century was a pocket watch. I have never seen anything like it.
Rick asked, is this watch working?
It's working.
That's positive, right?
In amazing shape. It works great. These things are notorious for cracking. Huge market for Civil War stuff. Could be worth a fortune. I'd really like to find out who these people are. Important people from the battle. I'd like to find out more about the battle.
Great.
I'll be right back.
Thanks.
Rick not sure about its exact value, so he decides to call an expert for better advice.
The Battle of Cross Keys was an interesting one. This was Stonewall Jackson, best-known generals on the southern side.
Able to find out anything about those names?
They don't show up in the historic record that I could find.
I mean, the watch is really cool. Do you think it's legit?
Experts start to check it and estimates its worth.
Oh, yeah. Time period would be the late 1880s. In looking at it, this appears to be correct to me. Hopefully that helps.
Thank
you very much.
What do you want for it?
$2,000.
$700.
$1,800.
Let me give you $1,000 for
I'll
it.
make a profit either way. How about 15?
I'll go $1,300.
13 will work.
Rick offers owner $1,300 and she accepted his offer. Let's move forward to next deal.
What do we have here?
It's a pocket watch,
Okay.
and it has Henry Ford II's signature on it.
That's really, really cool.
A lady brings Henry Ford's second pocket watch to pawn shop.
Henry Ford II? He wasn't Henry Ford's son. He was Henry Ford's grandson.
Yes.
It turned out a little weird like that. Presented by Ford Motor Company to F. Weaver on the 35th anniversary.
Rick asks some questions to owner.
So was your dad F. Weaver?
No,
Okay. Who was F. Weaver?
I have no idea.
Okay. American pocket watch industry was pretty cool. But the Swiss came up with these little things called wristwatches. When they first came out with them, they were not popular at all. So what the Swiss watch company started doing is they started paying really big actors, Hollywood stars, things like that, to start wearing wristwatches. So by the 1930s, pocket watches went out of style.
Okay.
Okay.
Rick asks how much you looking to get out of it.
How much do you want for it?
I'd like $1,200.
Not gonna happen.
Would you do $400?
Nope. You know, you have right around $230 worth of gold. $200, that's what I can do.
Well, I guess you're gonna make 30 bucks off me then.
Okay, all right, $200.
Rick goes to downtown to check out some watch that he's looking for a while.
Found out about a guy who's got an Audemars Piguet, Royal Oak, Arnold Schwarzenegger, end of days watch. Hopefully I make a deal, and if it is, hasta la vista, baby. Well, that's the right box. Definitely cool. They came out with the Royal Oak, and that became the flagship watch of AP. To this day, if you want one of these, there's a waiting list. Yep.
And the discussion started between owner and Rick.
A very rugged watch. It's a great sports watch. Got screws everywhere. It was a metal monstrosity is what they called it. Who cares about what the critics say?
I bought it from a friend a few years back, intrigued by the look of it. To be honest, I haven't worn it a lot. It was one of 500 were made for the End of Days movie.
I mean, everything is right. I mean, like the screws are right, the face are right, the hands are right. The value of its brand has gone up tremendous.
Rick asked how much he wants for it.
I can buy it off you for a reasonable price. How much you want for it?
Something in the 40,000 range.
And I was thinking like $30,000.
Come to something maybe in the middle there somewhere, like
31?
What about 33?
32?
5? Split the difference.
32.5, you got a deal.
Okay.
And if you get any more pieces like this, as Arnold would say, I'll be back.